Hey guys, today we're going to do a quick review over land and water forms. If you remember back to the lesson that I did on your Chromebooks with you, you'll remember that we talked about different landforms, and it was really cool to see how the landforms and water forms were opposite of each other. Well, today instead of making them out of clay, we're going to make them out of paper. So let me show you what you'll need first. Okay, I have my blue squares and my brown squares of paper. I have a marker to label. I don't need my scissors anymore, but I also have some glue. Okay, so here's how we're going to get started. I'm going to take one piece of brown paper and 2 pieces of blue paper. Scoot those off to the side here. Okay. I'm going to fold my paper almost in half, and I'm going to rip out kind of like a circle kind of shape. Okay. Now, I'm going to glue my brown paper over top of the blue paper. And then I'm going to glue my brown piece that I ripped out onto the blue paper as well. Now, here you see again, we have these opposites, okay? Here, we have our brown land with the water in the middle. This is a lake. Okay? You have a lake. Now, this one that has water all around it with land in the middle is an island. So I'm going to label both of these. So I have a lake and I have an island, okay? Now we're going to go to the next one, okay? Again, I'm going to take one piece of brown paper and 2 pieces of blue paper. Okay? This time, I'm going to make a peninsula. So instead of folding it this time, I'm just going to kind of tear. And remember, a peninsula is a shape that has water on 3 sides of it. Okay, I'm going to tear this little piece off just a little bit to make it a little flatter. Okay, so now I'm going to glue my land, my peninsula, onto the water. Okay, and then I'm going to glue this part onto my other piece of blue paper. Okay. So now when we look at these, my land that has water on 3 sides, 1, 2, 3, this is a peninsula. Peninsula, just like the state of Florida. Okay. And here, where I have land on 3 sides and then water, this is a gulf. Just like the Gulf of Mexico. Okay? Here's my land, there's water on 3 sides. There's land on 3 sides. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Now we're going to go on to the next one. Again, you need 2 pieces of blue paper, 1 piece of brown. Now, this one's going to be a little bit trickier, because this one that we're going to make is an isthmus, okay? So this one, we're going to have to make 2 tears. So I'm going to tear kind of a half circle shape. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, and I want to leave a little bit of land connecting the pieces. Okay. If it's easier for you to use scissors instead of to tear the paper, that would be okay. Alright, so I'm going to glue my isthmus onto the paper. Okay, and you can notice the shape of the paper, the brown paper, is kind of the shape of an eye, which is an isthmus. Okay, then here I'm going to glue these brown pieces here. Like this. Okay, and I'm going to label these. So my land is in the shape of an I, so this is an isthmus. Isthmus. I spelled that wrong, guys. Sorry. Isthmus. Okay. And the opposite of our isthmus is here, where I have water that goes through a little bit in between two parts of land. This is called a strait. Okay. Now, we have one more set. I have two blue pieces of blue paper, one piece of brown, and this is what we're going to do. Just like when I did my lake before, I'm going to kind of fold it in half and rip out some like little shapes, kind of circle-ish. Doesn't really matter what shape they are, but it's easier if you kind of fold the paper and then tear it. You can kind of put however many you want, wherever you want. I'm going to glue this on to my blue paper. So instead of one lake here, we have multiple lakes. And here, instead of one island, I have multiple islands. Okay, I'm just going to glue those on. Okay. Now, here where I have land with my lakes, this would be, you guessed it, a chain of lakes. Chain of lakes. Okay. This one, where we have multiple islands together, is called an archipelago. Okay? A-R-C-H-I-P-E-L-A-G-O. Archipelago. Okay? So, you can see how we've done all of these. We have done our archipelago. Okay? We've done our chain of lakes. We've made our strait. We've made our isthmus, our gulf, our peninsula, our island, and our lake. Now it's your turn. You can watch this video as many times as you need to. If you need to pause the video so that you can follow what I was doing. So for instance, if you're making the lake and you need an extra minute to tear out the paper, just pause the video, tear it out, and then when you're ready, you can start the video again. Okay? This is an independent work that I would like you to do. I will have the paper ready for you when you're ready, so you just come and ask for it. Or if I've told you where it is, that's fine. But you're going to make all of these land and water forms. Okay? Land, form, water. Land, water, land, water, land, water. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of each. 4 of each. So you should have all 8 of these completed. Okay? Once you have them done, bring it to a teacher and we'll sign off on it. Thanks, guys.